Hi Kerrie, congratulations. I know you don't think you deserve this, but you absolutely do. You're the kindest, caring, loving person I've ever met. All of these people are here to congratulate you and to show you that you are certainly deserving of this reward. So have a great evening and let's get started.
So when I came to the One School to look for the perfect place for my kids, Kerrie was the first person I met. And aside from the amazing curriculum and the teachers and the family of Temple Beth Am, Kerrie was the one who sealed the deal for us. She was immediately kind and loving, and we quickly became friends.
She really allows other people to shine. She's hardworking and dedicated, but she never asks for any accolades or recognition. And she has this beautiful soul in her that just wants to give and nurture.
You know, when I met Kerrie, I knew she was from a rich family of volunteering. In fact, her parents are here, Steve and Sammy Rhoades, along with her aunt, Pat. Sammy, in fact, was the CEO of Hope House out in Findlay, Ohio. Hope House is a group that's concentrating on helping people in poverty and homelessness. She was the CEO there for many years. So I knew Kerrie was very interested in volunteering. In fact, she's setting a great example for our kids, which I love. She's instilling a lot of examples for our children.
Kerrie arrived in our school around 5 years ago like a breath of sunshine. She brought Parker to the 3-year-old elephant class, and there wasn't enough that she wouldn't do to help us. She only wanted to participate and be part of our class. So immediately we made her our class mom. But she was a very hands-on class mom. Whenever we needed anything, whenever we were cooking anything, whenever there was a project to do, Kerrie was there.
So for 3 years straight, Kerrie shut down our dining room to work on artwork for the gala. She basically gathered all of the excellent artwork that the kids in each of the preschool classes put together and spent a tremendous amount of time crafting masterpieces. That basically shut down our dining room for months on end. We just had no place to eat. We were relegated to the kitchen or just other rooms. We had no place to eat whatsoever. They were wonderful works of art. And I literally took wet pieces of art to the gala at the very last minute, but I was so proud. I made damn sure I was the highest bidder each and every time.
She is so easy to work with, and she makes everything fun. She has this energetic, sunny disposition that is contagious, and you want to be friends with her, not just work with her.
Ken Lovell, who fortunately I got to spend a lot of time with up in Mattapoisett as well as in Ohio, taught Kerrie a lot about gardening. You know, when I spent time with Kerrie up in Massachusetts, she would stay out gardening until dark. And Ken actually bought her a t-shirt that said "Plays in the Dirt." It was the funniest thing.
Hi Kerrie, I am so happy to be here in the garden because it always makes me think of you. I met you 5 years ago as you came as a parent touring the school, and I fell in love with you and you fell in love with the One School. And ever since then, you have been an active participant in the school in so many ways. I can't thank you enough for all your dedication and all the things you've done for this One School and for me. I'm in the garden, and I know this is one of your most favorite places to be. I also know that your grandfather helped you learn all about planting and being a farmer. And here you are, being a farmer at the One School.
I want to thank you for teaching me all about the garden so I could teach my children every year. And if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have this beautiful area.
I'm sitting currently in a place that is very, very important to you. You've put your heart into it. It's actually my first time in the garden. It's beautiful, which, you know, I wouldn't expect any less from you. I've really only known you, I would say, for 2 years now, but you've become one of my best friends. Our boys love each other, the husbands actually get along, and it's just such an honor to be so close to you and get to do so much with you.
One of my favorite memories with Kerrie is our time in the garden when we had to actually do blood, sweat, and tears, digging and planting, and also putting even mulch down, and chopping and making sure our plants are healthy. And that is really so much fun to do with a person like Kerrie.
Kerrie, thank you so much for all you did to be an inspiration to our children and teach them so much about nature. The garden is beautiful, and without your help, we wouldn't have this beautiful place, and the children wouldn't learn to love nature as much as they do.
She's a fantastic chef. I used to do most of the cooking. I used to do about 95% of the cooking. She'll tell you that, but it's completely flipped. In fact, the only thing I cook these days are scrambled eggs and maybe rice. She likes my rice, that's about it.
She also cooks all of her recipes with things from the garden and shares it with staff and the One School.
We all know in the house that most of the time there's a good portion of what she cooks when she cooks something new that's bound for the temple, because she likes to share it with the teachers and Miss Paula. And you know, we struggle to get food sometimes because we know that's going to happen. And well, have you seen my kids? They eat quite a bit.
From being my shelling partner to dragging me into the walkathon, which is happening next week, and I'm hoping goes well, to your love for cacti and helping me find any solution to any problem I have on Pinterest. I couldn't ask for a better friend.
Every Thursday night, our kitchen, the entire kitchen, turned into a professional bakery. Kerrie took a lot of pride in preparing for the bake sales every Friday morning. It just looks so beautiful, and the kids and I were always begging her to let us try something, and I can't tell you how many pounds I packed on just tasting the treats that she made, and it was just incredibly good.
Hi Kerrie, this is Jane. I'm gonna cry. Hi Kerrie, as I was thinking about coming to your beautiful garden at the One School, I thought about 6 words that really describe who you are. Those words are love, family, selfless, giving, hardworking, and volunteer.
She's constantly moving. You know, she's doing that at the temple, and she certainly does that at home. There's no dust on Kerrie, that's for sure. Always moving. She doesn't sleep much. There was one time after an oneg, one night on Friday, and we were there pretty late. I remember us sitting at the table, the boys were there, their heads were down, we were waiting for Kerrie, she was nowhere in sight. Finally I got up and started looking for her, and I found her in the kitchen. She had a white coat on, and she was doing the dishes.
You show tremendous love as a mother, as a wife, and as a friend. Every task you undertake, you give 200% of your dedication and your hard work, and that certainly is reflected in all that we see around us today in this beautiful garden. You have an outgoing smile, and you just demonstrate love everywhere you go.
We have broccoli trees, we have herbs here, of rosemary. This is all Kerrie's doing. She took time on her weekends and during her school time and when her children were in school to volunteer to help us all. Not just the classes of her children, but all the children at the One School.
And I'm incredibly proud of you and incredibly grateful to have you in my life. They say it takes a village, and you are my village, so thank you. I love you.
Kerrie, you are my family. I love you to pieces, and congratulations on this significant achievement.
Kerrie, I want to say that you are such a marvelous, blessed person. I am so grateful to know you now, and I hope forever.
So Kerrie, there's no question you deserve this. Everything you've done, everything you continue to do, everything you continue to do for Limestone Creek, where our kids go now, the love you have for our family, I certainly love you, and there's a reason that I call you Grace. You're absolutely amazing.